safe.
When you have that great freedom to challenge, you have to be able to, otherwise you're going to have very dishonest elections. What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. We did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Hey, welcome back to NewsNation Live. I'm Kelly Beeson in today for Marni Hughes. At this hour, the last of former President Donald Trump's 18 co-defendants in the Georgia election meddling case have turned themselves in to Georgia authorities. According to multiple reports, defendant number 19, Stephen Lee, a reverend from Illinois, was the final to surrender just before the deadline. All defendants had until 12 p.m. Eastern to make their way to the Fulton County Jail. This is the former president's indictment this year, the fourth one, but it's the first time the public is getting a look at his mugshot. Trump denies all allegations of election interference. Shortly after surrendering to authorities and paying his $200,000 bond Thursday, Trump turned to X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, to share an image of his mugshot. It's his first post in nearly 2 years. On January 8th, 2021, he let his followers know that he was not attending President Joe Biden's inauguration. It is important to note that despite this recent legal woe, former President Donald Trump is still the frontrunner in the Republican primary. In a poll released by the Ledger and New York Post earlier today, Mr. Trump is the likely presidential candidate among Republican voters, coming in at 61%. We're also learning that one of the 19 defendants that turned themselves in within the last few hours is Trevion Cuddy, a Chicago-based publicist who once represented music artists R. Kelly and Kanye West, now known as Ye. Cuddy surrendered just 2 hours before the 12 p.m. Eastern deadline implemented by Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis. She's being accused of conspiring to overturn the 2020 election in Georgia and has a $75,000 bond in place. Joining us now is Republican strategist and radio host Melik Abdul. Melik, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and a great pronunciation of my name.
Oh, wonderful. We are so, that's great producers. I'll tell you what, Melik. So former President Trump, as you know, he has denied the charges against him. He spoke to reporters last night before boarding his plane from Georgia to New Jersey. Here's what he said.
When you have that great freedom to challenge, you have to be able to, otherwise you're going to have very dishonest elections. What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. We did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
So Mr. Trump has seen bumps in the polls, as you know, after his previous indictments, and he now holds a commanding lead. But what long-term consequences do you think these indictments will have for his campaign?
Well, I think it's important to point out, or straight out of the gate, that this is a problem for Donald Trump. For many people, even those for people like me who support him, for anyone to say that this is a nothing burger, this is a serious thing, because at this point, we're talking about now the fourth indictment for Donald Trump. So this is something that is serious, and I imagine that it definitely will impact him. The question about how this impacts him, though, is almost limited to the election cycle. So I don't think that this will have much of an issue, much of an impact or negative impact on Donald Trump in the primary. As you said, we're looking at the numbers, and I think we'll probably be looking at another set of numbers coming out after Labor Day, which is before the upcoming debate in California, and I think that Donald Trump still will have a commanding lead. The question is what happens in the general election, and I think that's where it's going to matter as far as the impact of these indictments that Donald Trump has, how it impacts him in the general election, because by all intents and purposes, he's definitely running away with this, with the primary, the Republican primary, and which the first vote is January 15th. 2024, the Iowa caucus.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.